Hi Leo, it's Star with Eyes of the Stars Tarot. We are doing your September reading, and we're starting with love. I'm using the Urban Tarot today. It's a new deck that I just got, and I'm really excited about it because it's like a New York type of theme, and I'm a New Yorker, so I hope you like it. Let's see what's happening with Leo. Okay. Nope. Knight of Cups. Leo. Princess of Swords. Three of... This is a new deck, I'm sorry. I think this is three of Wands, yeah. Three of Wands. Six of Pentacles. In the past, we have the Three of Pentacles. What's crowning you is the Knight of Discs, or the Knight of Pentacles. In the near future, we have the Five of Swords. How you see yourself is Judgment, or the Aeon. How your partner sees you, or the energy around you, is the Prince of Swords. Hopes or fears, Nine of Swords. And your overall outcome, wow, Queen of Wands. Okay, let's take a look. I feel like you guys, you have plans. You have plans for the future. Sorry, I don't like the way this... That's actually, it's not bad. You have plans for the future here that you want to communicate. But I don't know that they're being that well received. You know, like before I feel like you felt more supported. And I don't think that you're feeling that supported anymore. I don't know why I'm getting like this is all about presentation. Okay, so however you deliver the message is going to make or break it. Yeah. So the Temperance reverse. So what this tells me is that pay attention to your communication style. I don't want to insult anyone, but I feel like maybe it's a little bit too forceful. If you look at this, it's in this deck, this card is called the Activist. And so she's got a blowhorn. He or she, I don't know what this is. But there's a blowhorn here. There's paper flying all over the place. So it's very forceful. It feels very forceful, whatever the communication is. And it's causing an imbalance here or lack of peace. So this could be you, could be your partner. But I do feel like that is an issue here. So an issue of the way that things are being communicated. We have the Emperor in reverse here. Yeah, I feel like there's definitely a power struggle. Eight of Pentacles. I feel that you know, this is could be also about like certain beliefs, like a belief system, just habits, even the way that somebody does things. I'm sorry, hold on, I gotta get my tissues. 1 second. Okay, so yeah, it's about an approach to something, okay, where you and your partner are at odds, and there is a power struggle, and there is butting heads, and I don't know, good luck to anybody who gets into a power struggle with a Leo, because I don't know how that's going to work out. Sorry, I got to fidget with this for 1 second. Just give me a moment. I'm sorry, the sun was just out and it's setting, so I have to readjust. Okay, that's good. All right, so yeah, that is what I see happening. Now, what the discussion is about, I feel like it's something about the future. Plans for the future. Let's see. The Devil. The Two of Swords reverse. And Judgment reverse. So I feel it's you who, you want more. You want more out of life. You want to be able to make decisions for yourself, for your future, for your goals, your aspirations, and there's a sense of something holding you back, you being tied to a situation that you almost feel powerless. And it could be because, I don't know, I feel like there's a partner, or it's either you or your partner who is overly controlling, like like authoritarian, what they say goes and that's it. And it just is not sitting well with you, okay? Because like I said, you feel powerless over your own future. And now we have here in the foundation the Six of Pentacles, which is in this deck called Success. The Six of Pentacles is about reciprocation, giving and taking. It's not one person doing it all. It's a give and a take. We have the Queen of Pentacles reverse. Someone is just not giving. The Nine of Pentacles. Queen of Swords reverse. Yeah. I'm getting the Nine of Pentacles here with this Queen of Pentacles reverse as somebody being selfish. When it comes to goals, when it comes to money, when it comes to anything having to do with the household, I feel like somebody is selfish. And you are seeing that and you're not liking it. In the past, we have the Three of Pentacles. So I do feel like this is something new. I don't think that this had been that way in the past. I think in the past there was more of a sense of working together toward the same goal, you know, being on the same page, wanting the same things. And now something has changed. One person is pretty much just out for themselves. Do you see? When you were working together, everything was great. You felt successful. You felt like, yeah, this is just the relationship is really working out. Three of Pentacles again. King of Pentacles. There was stability. There was working together. When you work together with your partner, everything is beautiful. There's stability. There's abundance. There's everything. But something changed. Okay, maybe the financial situation changed, and so you started to see a different side to your partner that you never saw before, and you're expressing this. You're expressing your discontent, but you're doing it in a very forceful manner to where you're just not going to get through to this person, or, you know, vice versa. But I'm going to read it as though this is you. Yeah. So let's see. The Knight of Pentacles as what's crowning. Knight of Swords reverse. Page of Swords reverse. So what did I say in the beginning? This is an issue with how things are being communicated and how they're being presented. The Four of Cups. This is your dissatisfaction. How you talk about or express your dissatisfaction. I feel like you're thinking about, like, you know that it's the way that you've been doing it, it hasn't been working for you. So I do feel like you've been thinking about this, and it's all about the presentation. Look, the gourmet chef. Think about a gourmet chef. They don't just cook. You know, they create works of art almost. And the plates look like a work of art. Sometimes, like, you feel like you don't even want to eat it. It's so beautiful. And so, and it may not even be something that you would typically eat, you know. So even though there may be an issue here with your partner that your partner may not typically buy into or accept or whatever it is, or you're just expressing something that you don't like, you can deliver that message, but it's all gonna depend on how you present it, what kind of plate you're putting it on. Okay, so this is kind of like a you get more bees with honey type of message. Now in the near future we have the Five of Swords. So that's conflict. In this deck it's called defeat. Five of Pentacles. Again, fives are about conflict. So the conflict is continuing. Yeah, we're just going to keep doing the same thing over and over again and see what we get from that. But what are you going to get? You're going to get the same result. If you keep doing the same thing, you will get the same result. It reminds me of, like, you know, when you go in the refrigerator and you open the refrigerator and there's nothing to eat, and then you go back 5 minutes later and you open it again, and guess what? There's still nothing to eat. Nothing grew in there in the last 5 minutes. So it's that kind of thing. It's like over and over and over again. Oh, let's see. Anything different? Nope. Oh. And there you are, the Queen of Rods. So I just see you here continuing to, like, stand your ground, because this is the only way you know how to be, is forceful and confident, and, you know, this is you. But you have to understand that, yes, this is you, Leo, but it's causing conflict. So do you want to continue on that same path, or are you willing to present your message or do your thing, but present it in a different manner? It's just a matter of perspective. Now, how you see yourself is judgment. So I really feel like, because your intentions are good, because you don't feel like you're doing anybody any harm, you just want what you want, you feel like you're in the right, and you may be right, but we have to focus on what the end result, like, what do you want the end result to be? Do you just want to be right, or do you want to be right, do your thing, and have a peaceful relationship as well? Because I think you can have both. Okay, so clarifying judgment, we have the High Priestess. Yeah, it's just like your inner voice, your inner knowing is telling you, I'm right. I mean, I'm not doing anything wrong here, so I'm just going to say it loud and say it proud. Five of Swords reverse. Yeah, your intention is not to have any kind of drama or fight with anyone. And, you know, actually you are thinking, like, to yourself, I don't think you've expressed this, but I feel like a lot of you are thinking, if this goes on for much longer, I am out of here, because I'm not going to deal with this bullshit drama all the time. You are prepared to make a decision to get the hell out, but you're not telling anyone yet. And I feel like, I don't know, I don't want to tell you what to do, but, you know, maybe consider at least trying changing the approach. Now, how your partner sees you is the Prince of Swords, which here is called the Hacker. That's so interesting, the Hacker. Okay, let's clarify that. So what do hackers really do? Hackers kind of force their way into your computer, right? using their skills, their intellect, their you know, whatever. And that is how your partner is seeing you, like forcing your way through to get what you want. Ten of Swords reverse. It's making them question your motives, even though you know inside that you don't have any ill intent. For them, it's like, what are they trying to spite me? You know, like, why are they acting this way? We've been together for so long. Why are they treating me like maybe I need to watch out for them? And look at that. Maybe I need to watch out. The Tower. So your partner does feel like, you know, this behavior or this way of communicating is putting your relationship in jeopardy. They do feel that. Hopes or fears, we have the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is about worry. In this card, it's called cruelty. These cards are so crazy. I like them, but they're a little dark. Okay, let's see. The Five of Wands reverse. Yeah, I mean, look, you are a Leo, you are a lion, you're the king of the jungle, so it's kind of hard for you to back down and not be the king all the time. But your heart is so pure. You know, it's like you really don't have any bad intention. You want to stay out of the drama. You would rather have everything be peaceful. But it's like you worry that it's no longer possible. Like you don't know how to do that anymore in this relationship. Look, the Fool reverse. You don't want to leave this situation, but you will. The King of Cups reverse. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. You don't want to leave because it would break your heart. Like it would be something very emotional for you and for your partner, and that's not what you want. But you will do that if this means that, you know, like if this continues to put a dark cloud over your life, then you will consider it. Now, your overall outcome is the Queen of Wands, which is you. Ace of Swords reverse. Seven of Wands. Five of Cups. Leo. In this deck, the Queen of Wands is called the Public Defender. And a public defender comes up with a strategy to be able to defend a criminal, or, you know, whoever is being accused of a crime or whatever. They don't just willy-nilly go in there like yelling their heads off, or, you know, trying to make somebody feel any kind of way. Like, it's very much a strategic move, you know. It's like a chess game. And that's what I'm telling you. It's, yeah, you want to get your way, you want to win because you know you're doing it for all the right reasons, and I truly feel that, like, you're doing this with the best intent. But I feel that if you continue to, you know, swing your sword around, it's only going to cause disappointment and continued conflict. Is that what you want? I feel if you just take this public defender approach and think about things a little bit more, strategize a little bit more, don't just let your passion take over. You know, that fiery passion that you have, and just blurt it all out. Make the right moves at the right time is all I'm saying. It's all about the presentation. Let me pick an oracle card for you as an added message. But yeah, pretty consistent message throughout here. Whether you want to hear the warnings or, you know, accept the message, that's up to you. Let's see what the oracle cards say. What is the message for Leo for September 2019? Oh, we have two. We have, this card keeps coming out. Souls that belong to each other will always find their way back together and start reclaiming who you truly are. I feel like in this relationship, you almost feel like you've lost yourself. You've lost your voice. Because there is this this sense of like two dominating figures fighting for power. And I get the sense like you feel like you have to defend yourself, and your partner feels like they have to defend themselves. But if you're belonging together, then like maybe put your sword down, put your walls down. But that doesn't mean that you just do whatever the other person says. Like, nobody's asking you to do that. You still have to be true to who you are. I think it's just a matter of communicating that. And it's okay to communicate your unhappiness or your dislike for something or your desire to change. It doesn't always have to be a fight, though. You can still be true to yourself. And if this relationship is meant to be, then it'll survive you being true to yourself. But, you know, just soften the approach. That's all. All right, let's take a look at finance and career. This month I've had to, I don't know, a lot of the messages have been like a little bit uncomfortable for me to deliver because it's like, ooh, I don't want to step on any toes, but I should be used to it by now. Okay, let's take a look at finance and career for you, Leo. Ace of Cups reverse, Judgment. In the past, Eight of Pentacles reverse. In the present, Four of Wands reverse. And in the future, we have the Seven of Wands reverse. I feel like you have come to the realization that you have no power over this situation. Some of you may have been unemployed for a while. Okay, you lost your job. And there's been instability. There currently is, there has been, and there's been disappointment. So maybe you had a false start. You thought you had found, you know, a new beginning, a new job, a new career, and it turns out, nope, still unstable. Let's see. Eight of Pentacles reverse, yeah. Five of Pentacles. So definitely financial issues from the past and, you know, still continuing. So this is what you've been dealing with, and it's really getting to you on an emotional level, on a, you know, every level. It's very disappointing to you. It's been a long time. Yeah, I feel with this Hermit reverse card, but also I feel like there's been a lot of lessons learned, a lot of things that you learned about yourself that were kind of eye-opening, you know, Judgment, eye-opening. When I see things like that, I feel like, you know, it's meant to be. Whatever it is you're going through, and you're going to hate for me to say this, but there's something that you needed to learn through this process. So just keep that in mind and try to keep an open mind about that. Try to identify what it is. What was the lesson in this? What did you need to learn through all this disappointment and difficulty? The Three of Wands reverse. I feel like this is, you know, you're gaining wisdom here to learn how to roll with the punches. Expect the unexpected and not fall into this like overly emotional, like having these overly emotional responses to unexpected disappointments. The Eight of Wands reverse. The Star. It's not time yet. Look at this card. Usually Judgment. It's a pretty much similar as to this. However, the bodies in the coffins are, you know, like revived. So they're out of the coffins. They're like zombies, ghosts, or whatever. But here they're still in the coffin. So it's not time yet. I feel like your wish is going to be granted, but not yet. There is a blockage. Ace of Rods, clarifying the Four of Wands reverse. Again, that damn blockage. The Knight of Pentacles reverse. Whoop. And the Moon. You don't understand why. It's like, I'm doing everything I can. I'm going out there. I'm taking action. I'm submitting resumes. I'm making calls. I'm doing everything. And still nothing. Nothing. No offers. No nothing. Why? What is the reason? I don't understand. Because there is a lesson. Okay? Now, with the Seven of Wands reverse, in the future, I'm kind of feeling like the lesson is to stop pushing for things. Like, stop trying to control. It's more, it's about going with the flow. Okay? Like, trusting the universe. Trusting that however things are unfolding is the way that they need to be unfolding. Let me see. Seven of Wands. The Devil. Again, the Ace of Cups reverse. And Judgment reverse. Yeah. So, I feel that the lesson here it's about letting go of control, but it's also about, okay, so where you need to let go of control is in the external. Whatever is happening to you externally, outside of yourself, you cannot control no matter how much you try, okay? Whether it be your relationships, your career, you cannot control it, okay? And setting demands, whether it be just in your mind, demands of, okay, I have to do this, needs to happen by this date, and you know, this blah blah, you know, it only sets you up for disappointment. And that is what we see here. Look, you have the Ace of Cups here twice in the reverse. Disappointment, that's all you've gotten. Why? Because I feel like the universe is trying to teach you that no matter what happens externally to you, the only thing you can control is yourself and how you view things, how, whether or not you see the lessons in things, whether or not you have gratitude even for unexpected events that at the moment maybe seemed like an inconvenience, but end up being something that you needed to go through. And I feel like that lesson hasn't been learned yet. And that's what the universe is waiting for, is for you to just give up. Like, just let go of the trying to control the external. Or, you know, you may be saying, I'm not trying to control anything. This is just what's happening to me. It's what's happening to you, but it's how you're reacting to the external events. And yeah, that's easy for me to say sitting here, you know, when I haven't been unemployed for a while, but I get it. There's been financial issues for a while, and it's getting to you, and it's hard not to be in this frame of mind. But that's what the lesson is. It's about not letting the external control your emotions, control your happiness, control your sense of peace and sense of well-being. That is what you have to learn how to control, not the outside things, not the other people, not what he said or she said or he did and she did, and you know, none of that. It's just you and your reaction to everything. And again, and I'm seeing this in a lot of the readings, this is a theme for you. It's like, it's all in your approach. Okay, so yeah, bad things are going to happen. There's going to be, you know, sometimes months, sometimes years that you look back and you're like, oh, from 82 to 85, man, that was a tough, yeah, it was a tough, you know, couple of years. But what matters is like, what did you get from it? How did you deal with it? Did you roll with the punches? Did you find growth? You know, it's usually through like the worst moments that the smartest of people find the best opportunities, because they don't focus, they don't sit there and focus on the negative and cry about it. They take a step back and look at the big picture and scan for the opportunity, not, you know, dwell in these emotions. And I think that's what your lesson is here, Leo. I hope I don't upset you with that, but I truly feel that that's the truth here. So if it resonates, I hope this helps you. Okay? I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.